Good day, Professor. We are CAE2 and will present to you our business model for Attento Senior Care Services. According to data from World Population Prospects, the number of persons aged 80 years or over is projected to triple from 143 million in 2019 to 426 million in 2050. Of those, more than 70% of women and 50% of men over 85-year-olds depend on the support of others to perform even the most basic daily activities. Taking care of a senior in a nursing home is very expensive, and often the burden is felt on the family members. Besides that, there's a stigma attached to nursing homes, and family members are reluctant to place their elderly and their loved ones in such. And it is difficult to find a trustworthy professional caretaker to trust your loved one with.
Our target customer is comprised by the relative of elderly people who need caretaking because of medical or psychological conditions. Demographically, we seek middle-income relatives of elderly people with age between 30s and 60s and that are actually in the workforce. They are very preoccupied with their own work and children's, finding very difficult to care of their parents and grandparents. Regarding to the geographic aspect, we segment our customers by cities within Costa Rica. We will begin in the greater metropolitan area, and then our goal is to expand nationwide. In the behavioral, our customers make responsible purchases. They seek to find the best match between the patients and the caretaker. And finally, for the psychographic, our customers value for their families. They have a lot of esteem and concern for the well-being of all their relatives, but they have time constraint because they have a really busy lifestyle.
To approach our customers, Atento's unique value proposition is to provide Costa Rican families with personalized, easy, timely, and reliable access to professionally trained nurses and caretakers to help look after the unattended elderly throughout the national territory. Our services are characterized by the professionalism and attitude of our collaborators, with the commitment of achieving completely satisfied customers. We seek to be part of the National Quality Assurance Program accredited health services.
The solution. The reality previously described can be solved with our proposal. By having 24/7 availability of highly trained caretakers that can deal with general or specific needs of our long-lived beloved in case of emergencies. By hiring our services, you can avoid the struggle of time and knowledge constraints while taking care of an elder. Each member of our team is very well trained and highly capable of addressing every need your elder may require. We provide the solution to avoid the cultural stigma of leaving elders in nursing homes and unnecessary hospital care rates. By keeping them at home and hiring our in-home caretakers, you eliminate those expenses.
The channels we would use to reach our target market would be the following four. Social media platforms. Through these channels, we would efficiently reach the sons and daughters of our target audience by using tools like Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Word of mouth. A positive word of mouth can prove to be a very effective method and also a low-cost investment. Besides, it would create a healthy pressure for our team to always give its best. Brochures. This is a very economical way to spread the word about our services and create interest. And finally, partnerships with insurance companies. Our goal in partnering with at least one of the insurance companies in Costa Rica would be to create a win-win strategy among them and us, since their customer target market will usually also be ours.
Next, we have the revenue stream. Here, first we have the rates for each of the caretakers, which is going to be according to their experience. Next, they are going to select a package, even if it is hourly, weekly, monthly, or even as a year. Then, they are going to do the payment through the platform. Next, we are going to charge 40% fee to all of our caretakers for their services. Then we are going to also create revenues from ads. And finally, we are going to have partners like insurance companies, in order to create more revenues.
The cost structure of the project consists on the initial investment and expenses. The main investments are the trademark registration, the permits and licenses, and the app development. As expenses, we will have the marketing, salaries, hiring, screening, and training processes of the caretakers, as well as the platform maintenance. With the revenues, investment, and expenses mentioned before, we have estimated the future cash flows of the business. The investment is basically defined by the platform development and is estimated in total at $35,600. The revenues, mainly determined by the caring services, is complemented by selling advertising and creating partners to use our platform. We expect the revenues to grow fast in the first year and reach $1.5 million by the fifth year. The main expenses are the salaries of the caretakers as well as the staff that would be provided hiring and the background checking process. Another big cost is the app maintenance. The project cash flows are forecast to provide an internal rate of return of 153% if we consider this 5-year horizon.
Regarding our key metrics, we would focus on two main categories. The first one is outward focused regarding the customers, and these metrics include customer feedback, customer satisfaction, rate of user growth, customer loyalty and their willingness to pay, the demand of their service, and our profitability with them. And the second one is inward focused, and this means our personnel. We would monitor our personnel retention rate and our personnel feedback.
Here we have the unfair advantage. We are going to have a talent pool of caretakers with training that creates a trustworthy team to provide the services in a reliable way, being accountable in the case in which any problem arises. Also, there will be availability year-round for caretakers. Here we're going to have a valuable resource. It is going to be rare, but it is not going to be inimitable. Therefore, we're going to take advantage of network effects at the beginning to be leaders in the industry.
And this is the founder and co-founder team. Attento, Senior Care Services. The best choice for home caretaking your loved relative.